Yes people, what is good? I am BA, back once again with another reaction in the Wire series. This is episode 6 of season 4 and it is called Margin of Error. Last episode, that guy basically said to Royce, "You're not getting my back in anymore." Rawls told Tommy and Tommy raced straight there and pled his case to him. I've got a feeling that might work. We saw the kids break into one of the abandoned houses and find the dead body. With this board coming off, mightn't this lead to them starting to discover the bodies behind the doors in all these abandoned houses? I've got a feeling it might do. And Rawls both played to the mayor and Tommy, first doing damage control and saying that Keymark was working alongside that detective that got moved off the case, but then privately going to Tommy and giving him that information about Odell leaving Royce as well. So he's playing both sides perfectly, and I believe Burrell was fired last episode, or he's at least in the very, very, very bad books of the mayor. Rawls may become the next commissioner to the mayor. Marlowe is finally considering being part of the co-op thanks to the fact Proposition Joe had good information, and he's trying to get the information on the cameras for him as well before he fully agrees to it. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this episode. It is episode 6 of season 4, Margin of Error. Let's check it out and see what it's saying to it. Royce doing his good going to church press appearances there. Is this the church that all the mayors go to? It would lead to some very awkward moments inside a place of worship, do you know what I mean? Man, I just wish fucking white people churches were like this. This is so fucking a fun, joyous time. Hymns in white churches are so boring and shit. Like, seriously, really, really down on. It's like listening to a fucking Adele album, do you know what I mean? But like that Southern Baptist sort of shit. I love churches like that, it's so cool. I'm not religious myself, but I'd literally go there just for the party and get down. I'd sing the lyrics and shit. Like Tommy, I would be Tommy basically.
Before the primary, when we will go to the polls to exercise our blessed franchise.
Even the hype man shit. You don't get this in the boring white people churches neither. Like, I want a bit of like, what after what my guy's saying. If I agree with it, I should be able to be like, yo! But it's not like that. We just don't have to duck your head like that. I mean, no wonder I'm atheist, really. If I was brought up with these sort of churches, I would probably still be religious.
Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law and chose able men to rule over the people.
And look at the shit the priest's wearing. Again, boring white collar, all black. It's like the fucking Matrix reloaded every time you go to church. Whereas this guy has got a bit of fucking style to him. Some colour, some yellows, some reds, some blues. Primary shit. None of this pastel shit with your dull tone. Are you a colour or not? Why are you a sitting on the fence colour? Make up your mind, pastels. Some half red.
Polls seem to think you have a chance.
Well, we're within the margin of error.
Margin of error. That's an interesting phrase. And I see you've got Delegate Watkins working the crowd.
Odell Watkins is on Team Tommy. Well, this shit has just got very interesting because that guy is the money man, I believe. I believe he was like Royce's main money man. This is looking way rosier for Tommy than first anticipated. If you remember even like the start of this season, the first 2 episodes, he was dropping F-bombs left and right, looking absolutely exhausted. He seems to have recomposed himself as things have gotten better. Kinda missed that distraught, shit is crumbling all around me Tommy from the first 2 episodes of this season. It was quite comical to watch him drop so many swear words.
He's got fire and the fury at his command. He don't got to.
These intros are somewhat spoilery. Am I correct in that? Because I believe they do use shots from episodes throughout the season, so you will see a few shots from later episodes in the intro you haven't seen yet in the actual episode. Not to say they spoil anything significant. I believe they add more as the season progresses. I haven't fully paid attention to it. I know camera's been in it since season 1. That's like my friend's favourite part of the intro. Fuck the camera. See, was that a spoiler, for example? Because we just saw a body getting body bagged out of somewhere, and then the boarded up wooden door. Is that a shot from a later episode where they start extracting these bodies from the households? I hope not. I don't want spoilers. I don't even watch the trailer to shit I know I'm gonna watch now. I'm like, yo, I'm in. I don't need to see the trailer. Like Better Call Saul, the new season. Never watched the trailer. I'm in. I don't want nothing spoiled. Cobra Kai, new season. Don't show me shit. I'm in. It's things I'm on the fence about I'll watch a trailer for. Or things that I loved that I'll see how they were marketed through the trailer after I've seen the movie.
So you'd vote for me?
If I lived in the city, I absolutely would. Good luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Oh, fucking county people.
We almost done.
Oh, there's the F-bombs again. His mask slipped there. Fucking county people. Try to be nice to people and they can't even fucking vote for me.
Slumlord once again walked free with a slap on the wrist while hundreds of tenants continue to suffer substandard living conditions.
Last minute smear, they running scared.
Royce.
Who else?
This is the dirtiest tactic yet. It looks kind of fake, to be honest. It genuinely doesn't look real, and I do not remember Tommy ever doing that, and he genuinely doesn't ever remember doing it. It's a strange tactic by Royce, but yeah, it reeks of absolute desperation.
Your daddy, he stood tall for them.
I know, he a soldier.
Like father, like son.
No doubt.
It's just not true. Naaman is just all talk. I hope the pressure of his family doesn't, make him cross that threshold either. Stay scared, Naaman. Stay in school.
I'll do it. Don't want nothing to go wrong.
Sure about that?
It's alright.
Are they purposefully having this conversation here in the hopes that they can pick up the audio?
I think I got this one too.
I thought that's what he was doing, yeah. So it's obviously nothing. He's just like setting them up for some bullshit.
I do it. Don't want nothing to go wrong.
That's hilarious. He almost said that into camera, breaking the fourth wall to the police. Yeah, I'll do it myself. Don't want anything to go wrong.
We can prove this one's a fake.
I didn't work at Sun Papers for 22 damn years not to know somebody. I'm gonna call Paul McCardle.
That's this guy's background. It explains why he's somewhat very savvy and why Tommy's kept him close to himself. Apologies if they've already said that's what he did. I wasn't aware of that. I do remember the Sun newspapers being mentioned before. I'm not sure if it was in reference to him or not.
You can't do this to us. Bay took the weight for all y'all.
And you've been amply compensated, but time moves on.
Not for Bay, it don't.
Oh shit, she's cutting off wee Bay.
Bay know everything. You forget that?
And what's he gonna do? Who's he gonna tell? And what do I care if he does? Bay never heard me say a damn thing about business.
This is fucking deep, man.
She even paid enough over the last 2 years that you should have enough money going forward, son. Your father has not been disrespected here.
Even though she is correct, Weebay took everyone's charges. This can't be a call from Avon. This has to be a call she's making herself. I cannot believe Avon would stop supporting Weebay. And obviously, if they're starting to have less income, that'll make Naaman get drawn towards doing some illegal shit to compensate for the lack of money all of a sudden. He's used to having more money than all his friends.
The latest Sun WQMD poll shows the two men in a virtual dead heat. Councilman Tony.
Oh shit, it is tied. Well, whatever happens from here, Tommy really did have his back against the wall, even winning this race, given the circumstances of the city he was running in and shit. So, fair play to Tommy for keeping in there, I still wouldn't be mad to watch Tommy's life come crumbling down if he lost at the last minute, but I also would be interested to see how he would make changes as mayor. My ideal victor in this race was Tony, and it seems like he's out of this shit, so...
But this... Jen, if I lose this here by 2 points, it's gonna kill me.
You know what's funny? Either way, I'm so at ease with what happens. Like, one way or another, it will be high drama. And that's all you can ask for from television, do you know what I mean?
You ain't quitting school. Not yet.
Mom.
But you are going out on your own. You gonna ask Bodie for a package.
Now, this is some fucked up parenting regardless of where you stand on drugs, and I understand it's in their family. I understand Weebay's that kind of parent as well, who ain't mad when his son's on the corner, but just pushing a fucking G-pack on a 14-year-old kid like, we ain't making no money, now you have to go sell heroin, is just fucked up.
She got that right.
Do you think anything she says will have an effect on Weebay? I can't imagine Weebay ever deciding to become an informant to get his years reduced. It just depends how much of a hold she has on him psychologically in life, I guess. What's funny is she was giving him that information on a phone that was clearly his through privilege and money being given to him by the Barksdale family. I do think it's fucked up though. She's taken the initiative to cut him off, and I hope Weebay doesn't communicate with the police but instead finds a way to communicate with Avon about it.
Reads like a taxpayer.
Taxpayer?
What this says, he's charged with felony homicide, to wit murder in the commission of a robbery.
I learnt last week from my subscribers that this is the real Landsman, the real life Landsman that Landsman is based on.
You ever know Omar to do a citizen?
Anyway, say if he's right.
McNulty, clearly the best head in the room when it comes to something like this, instantly knows this is some bullshit. I wonder if McNulty, being a human, will give Omar the heads up on that. It'll be interesting to see. Also, welcome back, McNulty.
We got 3 back-to-back drive time radio interviews I wore out my knee pads to get. The people running your campaign are professionals, Tommy. Don't try this shit at home.
These guys do know what the fuck they're doing, no doubt. He got a good team around himself. I mean, it was looking at the start of the season like he was already out of this shit. He had accepted defeat, decided to play in Battleship with his daughter again, and seemed quite, accepting of it. But I guess that is the thing, innit? If you get crushed, you already accept defeat before the day, because you know you're out. When it's neck and neck like this, it will be heartbreaking for him if he loses. And Royce. I can't wait to see the look on Royce's face if he loses either. Both of them will have a good, oh fuck, I've just lost face, regardless of what way it goes.
His bag, leave it in the locker. I'll bring him home and wash him. Go ahead and get cleaned up.
Oh man, I cannot believe his parents sell any clothes that the school give him. It is so fucked up. That is so cool of Presbeluski again. Like, seriously, Teacher of the Year candidate out here, Presbeluski, just who can do quan up, noticing all the fucked up shit going on with them.
I didn't push it, and I didn't hold it back either.
Let the chips fall where they may.
Exactly, sir.
Sergeant, fuck your falling chips.
If any chips were falling, Landsman would be on the floor catching them things before they hit the ground, trust me.
They can pick up their writ and talk to their snitch on Wednesday. American democracy. Let's show those third world fucks how it's done.
Just as everyone else is playing politics, Rawls is doing what's best for those, directly below him, still protecting his people. Regardless of who wins this mayor campaign now, he's got a good hand in both their pockets.
Good on Steiner, better on the AM talk shows. I thought you handled that call about the Flyers well.
Fucking Royce.
If I lose because of this bullshit,
I was just saying I missed this version of Tommy. It's nice to see that, in private he's still bullshit, fuck, shit, fuck Tommy. So Tommy I can relate to closer.
Sounds like he's ready to follow Watkins and jump to Mayor's ship.
What's he want in return?
Shit, same thing he always wants.
Look at my man trying to get in on that Clay Davis shit championship, which he already won from Burrell. He already took Burrell's title. All you need is 2 more shits and you've got it. Clay Davis is the 2-time shit champ.
Could be the extra little push we need on the west side.
Set it up.
I already did.
They are one step ahead. He has a great team.
Naaman Bryce, Darnell Tyson, and Zenobia Dawson. Grab your things and come with us, please.
Oh, this is Bunny's thing getting put into effect. I see what's going on.
Markeith, Kwame, and LaTanya, bring your things and come with us.
Every class reacts with the same ooh. I like it. Drumming up the suspense for them all. Who needs a soundtrack when you've got a class full of kids?
I split some of my tickets for y'all. I split my walk-around money. The usual to and fro.
But you can never trust anything Clay Davis says. But then he does have a good $250,000 that he took off the now deceased Stringer Bell to just give to people like Tommy, so.
Just leave enough for the tab.
Oh man, he laughs his way to the bank every episode, Clay Davis does. I wish actually Stringer Bell had killed him before he was killed himself.
No, she crazy.
She says you were there.
I wasn't. Says it wasn't even rape. She wanted to.
Is that what that was when they were in the fucking bathroom? That is fucked up.
I know some other stuff. Like who been thieving from the teacher's lounge or attacking gym lockers.
He doesn't understand how serious this shit is. This ain't no fucking stealing from lockers shit, mate.
sister. Help you with your bag.
No, thank you.
Don't be afraid.
Why should I be afraid? Who are you?
Just walk us to the door.
Oh, Marlowe is smart. He just avoided a major bust there.
Let me try to keep this close. Give it to someone with a little bit of discretion.
Appreciate it.
Carver.
Carver?
It would be interesting to see Carver get a bit more responsibility again, after I feel like he has actually grown as a character over that Amsterdam season specifically.
Clean. Both of them. Say what? Nothing in that bag but ladies' clothes. Nothing dirty on either one of them.
There is no way someone like Herc is gonna catch somebody like Marlowe. It just shows how far the Major Crimes Unit has deteriorated, because if that was McNulty, Kima, Lester Freeman, Bunk, Daniels, all those guys on that shit, Marlowe would already probably be in handcuffs.
Where you going at so early?
Oh, I'm gonna go run and then I got lawn work later.
You coming back, right?
What you mean I'm coming back?
We haven't seen much of this relationship, but that's one of the models who was flirting with him at the gym that he obviously liked the look of. What was it about him going out at this time that all of a sudden made her that paranoid toward his intentions towards her? Is this something we haven't seen on screen? Because he strikes me as the type that'll just get up and go for a jog. Do you know what I mean? He's a boxing coach / truancy officer. A man of many talents now. Yo, is this election day? This is a craziness if we get to see the results today. Deep down, who do I want to win?
Where to?
Island.
I guess just to see how he handles being Mayor Tommy. His great ancestor Littlefinger never managed to attain the Iron Throne back in medieval fantasy times. Let's hope Tommy makes up for it in the present setting.
But I gotta work the whole day though, you know what I mean?
What the fuck? Why is he leaving?
No, thank you, man. I can't vote.
Fiction?
Felony? Move on, man.
Yeah, he killed someone. Fuck off.
Where's the older kid? Okay, you're hired. Shove one of those into every hand you can.
It's a good little free job. Why not? $40?
Why you ain't at school?
Ain't no school today.
One of them Jew holidays.
Lection.
So what you gonna do?
One of them Jew holidays. Oi, if they're getting you time off school, you should respect the holidays.
I'ma get dressed. We go see Bodie.
Oh my god, she is strong-arming him into the drug trade right now.
You can do it by yourself or you can get some friends. But I'm gonna come past this afternoon, make sure it's done.
Okay, one in each door. Cool.
This is for the day's work.
Whoa.
I got a free jumper as well. Granted, it does say Carcetti for mayor on the front, which ain't exactly a flex, but you know, if the weather goes down while he's flying, he's got a ting. Put it under the hoodie. Maintain your style while adding an additional layer of heat.
Just wanted to say, you got my vote.
Thank you.
They had their chance. Look what shape the city's in.
Don't use terminology like that, you old racist coot.
We took $1 out of every 3, not 2 out of 3 like these moolies.
Oh my fucking god. Do you not see the fucking guy standing next to him, mate? I hope he knocks you the fuck out.
You wanna do it?
I'll do it.
Me too. Yo, this should've been easier if we had a car. Dag, don't I? I'm in enough trouble with Miss Anna as is.
That guy is always on the car flex. I mean, do you want to deliver flyers on foot or via Escalade? The choice is yours, my friend. The choice is yours. And if anyone stops you, you're just like, look, we are working directly for Tommy Carcetti. This is our mayoral vehicle. Fuck off.
I give you his number. He got a cell phone.
All that's not even necessary. I got all the respect in the world for Bae.
Then show some for his family.
Naaman isn't ready for this shit. He's just not ready for it. He's not about this life. He's not built for it.
Damn, boy. Your mom's what niggas call a dragon lady.
And what's fucked up is, Bodie now gets his packages from Marlowe. So Naaman now works for Marlowe. So Weebay, who worked for Avon's son, works for Marlowe. This is some Shakespearean levels of family intricacy and betrayal at this point. And they fucking took a fancy car as well.
The motherfucker paid you out already. And why the hell are we still here? Cause this is the job. Shit, the man ain't got nobody to blame but himself.
Randy's got a bit of honour. They're gonna try and convince him to just fucking ditch the rest of this shit in a bin and go and spend the money.
Give me some at least. Lake trout.
Soda too?
Yeah, strawberry.
Alright, I got you.
Strawberry sodas ain't popular in the UK. We got orangeade and lemonade and all that shit. It's just strawberry. Just ain't one of the flavours that's really popping. I think there's maybe one company that do a strawberry soda. Bar, who make Iron Brew in Scotland. Iron Brew. If you've never tried Iron Brew, yeah, and you're an American watching this, since I'm embracing your guys' culture in the city of Baltimore, embrace a piece of my culture and order yourself some Iron Brew. It's a Scottish fucking delicacy.
Well, shit. I was locked up a good while, right? I mean, I ain't no angel.
Nah, you ain't that.
Cutty didn't foresee fucking around with the mums of the kids at the gym was gonna have repercussions like what it's having now. He needs to keep his business and personal life separate. I know she makes a banging peach cobbler, Cutty, but show some fucking restraint.
Clay Davis just said his whole organization was out going door to door for Royce's ticket.
So much for laying back on the mayor.
We paid $20,000 for this shit?
He probably went to Royce and shook him down for another 30.
Can't trust Clay Davis. I called that shit as soon as he started jotting down that number on that napkin. That napkin didn't mean shit. You devalued the napkin writing on it, you fuck. Oh, that's a smart move. At least they're not picking him up with a weapon on him. That's one less charge.
How you gonna take that on the humble?
What a fucking dickhead. That's the same cop that took that $200 from, was it Randy? Fuck this cop, man.
Hey, Omar.
Hey, what the hell going on here, yo?
You tell me. We got a warrant for a robbery murder in a store.
Thank fuck McNulty's there. I fucking hate that Walker. What a dickhead. Just pocketing anything he can on his job. Proper police brutality there as well. Omar didn't do nothing and he slung him to the ground face first. Fucking dickhead.
Put you, I'm locked up, yo. Nah, ain't no bail, they saying it's murder. Yeah.
I hope McNulty gets wise to there being something more suspicious going on than what it first seems.
Officials at the Board of Elections downtown have begun the tedious process of tallying the vote.
Oh wow, the polls have closed. Here we go. Here we go.
Thomas J. Carcetti has a narrow lead of 2%. Traditionally, those precincts that report latest tend to be from West Baltimore.
Oh, this is gonna be tight. This shit is gonna be tight.
I'm counting on you, Nay.
Damn, she's sitting there with a bottle of Jack Daniels by herself as well. She needs to sharpen up.
Such as crime and education.
I mean, Naaman, compared to his friends, has lived somewhat of a sheltered lifestyle. He's just not been raised through the same hardships that Weebay did to make him that sort of individual. He's been pampered. It's just not going to end well for him if he gets into that shit. For sure, he's going to be the one that it does not end well for. He's got no flex. He's not about it when shit hits the fan. He's got no street smarts, really, compared to other people.
You know what? Let's get out of here for a while. Take a walk.
That's actually a good idea. You know when you're waiting in anticipation for something, like especially like news of something or something, you can't just wait there. It's like a watch pot never boils, do you know what I'm saying? Damn. All the fucking dealers hate Omar as well, because he's used to robbing all these guys.
Pull some jobs in here. People move back, fix up their houses.
It's ringing again.
I'm kinda liking them having this little scenic walk.
On our way.
Did I just hear Royce is conceding now? Has he done it?
Royce is conceding. The West Side precincts came in and we pulled 2 out of 5 votes in some precincts.
Oh shit! Well, you know what? Fucking congratulations, Littlefinger. You have the Iron Throne. Okay, he's legit smiling.
You sure?
There you go, it was all worth it, mate. You won. I can't wait to see Royce's face. And, of course, Tony made the smart play doing that shit for Tommy, because now, again, I forget what he was saying, a run for Congress or something like that he was talking about for Tony.
I want to thank you all for your hard work and your dedication. Give yourselves a hand.
Now, he has made a lot of promises of making this city better. Let's see how, when he's given an actual budget and has to allocate said budget and has to deal with all the problems that Roy, say what you want about him, was quite savvy about juggling. Let's see how he handles it. Now it's time for him to put his money where his mouth is.
I'll thank each of you individually, but for tonight, let's celebrate!
Episode 1 of Season 4, he was like, I'm fucking done. Episode 6, who's the Don? It's amazing how quickly things can turn around in life if you show a little bit of perseverance. And a few key things went his way, most notably Odell Watkins.
I could have had you for twice as much. You got off cheap. That's right.
Imagine Clay Davis being so honest about his fucking scumbaggery like that. Oh my god.
Butchie sent us.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit. I thought that was the end for Omar there. Nice. Thank God Omar has some prison security. Oh, fuck, that was tense. That Wire knows how to build the suspense on me there. Oh my God, I thought Omar was in a fucking fist fight against a shank for his life.
I'm gonna call you.
I have a feeling.
You know what? I've got to say, like, Tommy won that because of the great team he built around himself. That woman and that guy who were the direct main people that were helping orchestrate this, they are the reasons he won this, really.
Scotch, okay?
Sure.
Is she gonna want to fuck him again now he's mayor?
You know, when I took this job, you promised me a win bonus.
Well, you earned it.
Yes, she is. She loves winners, doesn't she? She was always talking about people running. Like, I think her ideal man would be the president.
I can't do this. Not now.
Oh, come on, Tommy.
Is he legitimately trying to be a better parent and father and husband and shit? What is this? Is he genuinely morally conflicted? Because he didn't seem to be that way earlier in the season. Maybe he has. Is this a bit of character progression by Tommy, or is she just not his type? Is there a political reason why he doesn't want to do this? Because genuinely, he cheated on his wife earlier in the season and didn't seem to feel two ways about it. But I'm proud of him for showing restraint there. That instantly gives him an up over Royce, who was getting blown off his secretary every day. Do you know what I mean? Okay, and that was episode 6 of season 4 of The Wire, Margin of Error, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. So, Margin of Error, what did I think of that? A lot of shit went down in this episode. It was weird. You know what? This is the first episode that almost reminded me in many ways of an end of season episode. You know, with the mayoral campaign culminating and, I don't know, Omar going in jail, there was a lot of things that really went forward quickly and gave me the same vibe as many of the final episodes of certain seasons have. And I mean that in a complimentary way. I always enjoy the final episode because it shows you a lot of progression really fast as to what happens to certain people. Obviously it didn't do that with everyone, but with the mayor campaign, it was like a mid-season end to quite a large plot. It was also dealing with some of the darkest subject matter, or perhaps the darkest subject matter we've had in the show so far, like Randy getting paid to keep lookout and it happening in a school bathroom, and it's disgusting. And then we saw Marlowe's plan play out essentially exactly like he wanted it to. He had this all plotted from the beginning. Last episode, Chris killed that woman in the shop. This episode, Omar gets arrested for it. He's in jail, and Marlowe's assumption is that Omar's going to get taken care of by all the people he has robbed who are serving time. Of course, Omar, when he got locked up, gave the heads up to Butchie, who sent those two guys to chill with him in his cell when his cell's open, and they seem to be really hardcore dudes. That was such a fucking tense scene, by the way, when they showed up. They purposely did it to build suspense. That's a bit cruel of Butchie's friends to make Omar think for a good 5-10 seconds of suspense that he was about to have to fist fight for his life against two pretty big dudes with weapons. I wouldn't have liked Omar's chances in that situation. And for a second, I, as the viewer, thought I was about to see the fucking end of Omar. So thank God they actually were friends with and working for Butchie. That was a great little twist at the end there. And I hope that between the three of them, they're able to keep anybody who was trying to beef with Omar while he's inside at bay. There's no way this charge is gonna stick. Like, one guy said Omar, but that guy is a known dealer. who works for Marlowe, I just don't know. Will that charge stick with one witness testimony? Because essentially Omar could say it was that guy and then it's his word against his. Unless there's any forensic evidence, it'll be really hard to make that charge stick for Omar, I would imagine. It was more just the plot to get him to a specific place to get at him. And yeah, I guess that's what I should be concerned about more. Let's hope that plan fucks up. And wow, he did it. He fucking did it. Tommy Carcetti is the new mayor of Baltimore City. It's probably looking likely that Rawls is going to move up to be the commissioner to the mayor this season perhaps as well, because Burrell was in Royce's bad books before Royce had to concede defeat as mayor. So will Tommy want to use Burrell still, or because Rawls gave him that information and played both sides, is that the end of Burrell as commissioner and Rawls is going to move up and take his job? Remains to be seen, but I would imagine that's what's going to happen. And genuinely, I just want to see which of his promises he sticks to and which of his promises he doesn't stick to. Now he actually has to do this shit, because it is easy to break the balls of a mayor just from witness has been shot. Why did you let the witness get shot? It's easy to break the balls of the mayor on a step-by-step basis like that, but when you're the actual mayor behind a desk and statisticians are breaking down your annual budget and how much you can allocate to X, Y, and Z, I do sympathise, because you know it'll be some bullshit amount that isn't enough to cover anything. So within that, they're instantly given a juggling act, and some things, because of that, will have to suffer. And they'll cut corners in the areas which affect their public perception the least by default, because they want to be mayor again. It is so intricately fucked up. It is like a spider web of bullshit. I do sympathise for Royce and do think, given the circumstances, he kinda operated and navigated it all smoothly in terms of public perception toward himself. Now, when Tommy's behind that chair and Tommy gets shown the budget and Tommy's like, yo, we need to put this amount into witness protection, I'm going to show everyone I'm the best at witness protection, they're going to be like, okay, but now we have to take X amount out of this. So now this is going to be shit. And Tommy will soon realise the mathematical juggling act before him. I mean, he still wanted to be mayor. He wanted to win this shit, so I don't think he'll spare a thought for Royce at all. But he will realise how tough a job he has ahead of him to adhere to the promises he made before the fact. And now that he is mayor, oh shit, he has to at least keep some of these promises, or there is no way he's getting re-elected. So it will be interesting to see how it pans out for him now that he has actually won this shit. And Naaman is being pressured by his mother to start selling packages because Avon's sister has essentially cut Weebay off financially. First, I'd like to say that is absolutely fucked up. If there is one person with the remnants of the Barksdale Empire money you should be making sure is set for life, it is Weebay. He was the #1 soldier while Avon was operating, and he took all the charges when they all went down. That is the one guy that should always be compensated for his loyalty and his efficiency before he had to be loyal by not snitching. So I do think that was fucked up. But under the circumstances, Naaman's mother is being a fucking horrible cunt, pressuring him to sell G-Pats, because like I said, he's not built for this life like the rest of the guys on the corner. He's not another Bodie, he's just not. He grew up somewhat pampered due to Weebay bringing in the money for his family before him. So he's just lived a sheltered lifestyle compared to someone that's cut out for that kind of work. And it'll only end badly if he is pressured into doing that shit. I guarantee, like, Bodie will keep on ticking, but someone like Naaman is just ripe for robbing, ripe for getting tricked, shot, turned informant, had cameras put on him, be watched, phone tapped. He is ripe for all of that shit, and I just don't see it ending well for him if he does go into that life. But where art thou, Avon Barksdale? Is that him just written out of the show? Where is Avon? I want to see Avon's take on this. I want to know what Avon thinks of Marlowe now controlling everything. I want to know what Avon thinks about Slim Charles not being able to do shit muscle-wise about it. I want to know what Avon thinks of Bodie now selling packages for Marlowe. I want to know what Avon thinks of Naaman, Weebay's son, working for Marlowe. And I want to know what Avon thinks of his sister cutting off Weebay financially. So please give me an Avon scene at least one time this season while. And Cutty has made the fatal flaw of mixing his personal life with business, and is now seeing the side effects of that by certain mothers drawing their sons out of his class due to the bad way he's carrying himself with being flirtatious with certain ones, going to other ones' houses and shit like that, being a bit of a player. And you know, if that's how he wants to live his life, fine. But when they're the mothers of the students in your class, you should have anticipated that it would have some sort of effect in the turnouts if things go bad. Can't wait to see what happens next though, looking forward to it. If you've liked this video, click like, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, ring the bell to be notified as to when they drop. If there's anything you want to talk about, comment down below, and share this video around to anybody you think might appreciate it or want to watch this series along with us or like this channel in general. My Patreon link is down in the description. If you become a patron, you get access to exclusive polls and posts. You get access to these reactions I put on YouTube a month and a half in advance, which is basically like a full season of The Wire reactions you have not seen of me on the Patreon live right now. And you also get access to full-length reactions of everything I react to on YouTube in their shortened versions. So consider becoming a patron, it helps me and the channel out so much, and until next time, I have been BA, peace.